Hello, everybody. Hopefully, you can hear us. If not, let us know in the chat. And if you can't, you probably won't even hear me saying that. But today we have two new ladies of DeFi Kingdoms. We have Purple Onion here, and we have Poppy. Um,
Hello.
Oh,
and I'd love it if you could each kind of tell us a bit about yourselves and what you do on the team. Let's start with Poppy because Poppy joined a little while ago and Onion's pretty new still.
okay. So I am a writer on the marketing team. I feel like most of what I do is like behind the scenes, but stuff that other people are seeing is I'm the town crier for Milo in the marketplace. And then
Sorry to interrupt you 1 second. The chat says the music is still playing.
Okay, let me see if I can fix the music real quick. 1 second.
Sorry, Poppy.
I'm sorry, technical difficulties. All right, is the music still going?
We don't hear the music.
Okay.
I'll do
yes,
a
somebody
test.
tell us.
If it is still going, let me know. And I apologize.
Okay, looks like it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting us know. Go
Okay,
ahead,
back
Poppy.
to you, Poppy.
Oh,
Yes, Poppy.
okay, wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I write the town crier in the marketplace from Milo, our town crier, and the weekly newsletter that we do on Media, and then I think everything else is kind of behind the scenes, but just helping out on the marketing team, and that's me.
Awesome. So, I'm Purple Onion, and I am on the art design team. I was brought in as a map designer, so I have been helping out with Cinnamon Bun, who is the main, the art lead, and helping get the map ready for the two. I don't know when lands are
Yeah,
introduced.
the
I've been
lands.
helping with the lands, so that's what I've been doing, and I am super new. I think I'm only 3 weeks in. It might be 4 weeks now, but I think 3 weeks in.
Well, it feels like you've been here for 3 years. So thank you. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, the map was such a big project, and we really needed some additional help there. And Onion jumped in and has been amazing. I know Cinnabon has a lot of good things to say about you. And same for you, Poppy. Like, it's been amazing having you. Like, anybody who has joined the team has really made such a big difference, taken a load off of other people's shoulders so that we can focus more on, like, more details into the game and making it, like, super awesome because this game, you know, once you join the team, you probably feel it, but it's like your baby at that point, and you just want to see it grow and become something different, something amazing, you know?
It's already very amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too.
But yes, even more amazing.
Yeah. Um so we do want to have people in the comments ask questions during this AMA. Well, I guess it's not an AMA. It's a it's just kind of a chill stream. We just kind of kick back,
It's
talk
not an
about
AMA, guys.
I'm
Not an
sorry.
AMA.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, please don't put
Sorry.
that pressure on us.
I'm sorry I said those words. I take it back. But sometimes people call it an AMA, but it's kind of like you guys can ask us questions, um, and we will decide whether or not we'll answer them, like if we're comfortable answering them. So just so
Oh,
you're aware.
Bolon says he has a question.
Uh-oh.
Bolon has a question,
Yeah.
but he could just ask us like Bolon. Okay,
When
what's
do
up,
I get to
Bolon?
be a lady? Bolon says, when do I get to be a lady?
Why would you ask that? I don't know if I'm comfortable answering.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable answering that either.
How long
Oh,
did it
good
take to
one. Yeah.
construct a map, and where is the inspiration? So Cinnabon is the one we hired. He was one of the first pixel artists that we hired, and he is the one who originally created the map. Um, for those of you guys who were here earlier, we had used like art from somebody else, and and then we decided we need to hire somebody on the team to create the art. So we got Cinnabon, and he's made all the map for us. But it took him, oh gosh, you'd have to ask him, but I know it took a couple months, I think, to build it out. And then the expansion of the map, they've been working really hard on it. Onion, you said you've been working on it for 2 to 3 weeks now?
Yeah, so I was brought on to help Cinnabon get the map finished, and at least to a certain point. And um, yeah, so I've been I don't remember what I was gonna say. I've been working really hard to try and um, help finish his vision of what he wants the map to be. I feel like I just did a little bit, but I know that he says it's helped a lot. It's one of those things where like you need someone to come do like the underlying base layer so that you can add all the detail. And so that's the person that I became just to help him push through and meet his goals and his deadlines. Was I did a lot of just the under details so that he could flush out and get the map to a completion point at the time that he needed to have it done.
That's awesome. Yeah, Cinnabon, I know, has worked so hard on that map. And once you work hard on something like that's a huge art piece, right? Once you work hard on something, that becomes your project. And so it's really hard sometimes to let other people work on it and like feel like they share your vision. I feel like you guys have done well together. So we're
Yeah,
super
it
grateful.
it was super fun though because when I first started, like bringing a new person on, you don't know what they can do. So he assigned me my own little plot of land, and he's like, "Here, Onion, you take care of this little piece of land,
Oh, that's the
and we'll
best.
see what you can do." And he ended up
Yeah.
letting me just do that all on my own. And so there is a portion of the map expansion that is all me, and I'm really proud of it, and it just makes me super, super happy. Um, we do have a couple other questions.
Okay.
Um, there was from Miller Gaming. We have, what is your favorite video game RPG? Because I feel like you guys took some inspiration from other games.
Oh boy, yeah, did we ever. I feel like we took inspiration from a lot of games, but didn't Cinnabon say he had inspiration from something in particular? I feel like he's
Yes, and I
answered.
don't remember what it was.
Oh shoot, I'm kind of drawing a blank, but some games that I have enjoyed, Final Fantasy series definitely is one of them. Octopath Traveler, I've played that one. I I think some of our style can be a little similar to that. That game does have more of a 3D like world, but that one's a pretty cool RPG. I There's a lot to explore in that one. I still have a lot to do. What about you guys? I like Breath of the Wild. I guess you can consider that an RPG. So,
I
Zelda
I love
games.
Breath of the Wild and Zelda games. I don't think I played like Final Fantasy 9, but I haven't really played any Final Fantasy since then. I know I've done other RPGs, but yeah, the Zelda games are my main things.
Zelda. Poppy, do you play any games? I never even asked you about that.
I was gonna say only Zelda, so I'm glad that
Oh,
everybody likes that.
We're
I
we're
can't.
Zelda gals.
Zelda
Yeah,
gang.
but like maybe I should get into more. Like people tell me what I should be playing.
Yeah, so I've been told lately that I need to play Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So I'm actually going to be playing that pretty soon. See what I think about that game. I
Ooh.
do love the Netflix Castlevania series, and I'm on the fourth season. Don't say anything if you've seen it.
Um, so there are some other questions in chat. as a down low new person, I don't know if we're allowed to answer any of these questions. Like, I don't know
Okay, what's the question?
what
And
we
then I'll
got.
say yay or nay.
Um, so we got for map question, is the map going to expand beyond the current borders?
Borders meaning the clouds that we currently have?
Yeah.
Yes, it is, and it is going to expand soon. That is coming
Soon.
really soon. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that.
Um, will you be adding new maps after the Crystal Vale one comes out? I'm pretty sure that's a yes.
New maps, as in like expanding more, or what does that mean? Like what's that?
I don't know exactly what they mean, but
I mean,
um,
so
but
yeah, this one will expand and it will keep expanding. So we'll expand it to a certain point, and then it will roll back more in the future as well. So what we have projected, and we've let people know about this, but we have land plots coming. So we'll expand it to a certain point to show a number of lands, and then we'll expand it more to show more lands. And that will happen until we reach a certain number of lands for that area. That's the plan for now. And same with Crystal Vale. It'll start with its own area and then it will also expand with lands. That's how it'll work.
Okay, I finally found a question I can answer. Someone asked if we are holding drinks, and I am drinking hot
Oh,
chocolate.
I'm grabbing it now. I have water in my hand right now.
I am also holding water to
You
try
guys
and
are
keep
so boring.
my
You're being super boring. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I was so nervous that I've got this like phlegmy throat and I'm like, I'm just gonna down some water. So maybe on the next stream I will feel confident enough to drink something else.
Poppy, what did you say you had in your hand?
Hot chocolate. I
Hot
drink hot
chocolate?
chocolate every night.
Oh, that's cozy.
It is cozy. You should try it.
Yeah, I mean, I usually do my coffee during the stream. Unfortunately, I already had, or fortunately, however you want to look at it, I already had my two coffees, and I can't have more than two in a day, or it like makes me feel sick. So, yeah, water's good. And Sin Star always tells us we need to drink our water, so I follow his advice.
That's true. It's good advice.
It is. It's very good. Um, Onion, before we answer any more questions, did you want to share so Onion had sent me some pictures to share. Did you want to share them? Do you want me to put them up?
I think that we are ready to share some pictures.
Okay.
Yay.
Picture sharing time. Well, first, before I share Onion's pictures, I want to put up this really cute picture I've had saved for a long time, and I apologize, I don't remember who drew this, but this is one of the first, like, I would say fan art that I've seen of our game, and
I love it so much.
I
The
love it.
little bun buns.
The
I love
bun
that
buns.
one of the bun buns has a jewel plant in its mouth. Like they're literally stealing the jewel and running away.
So naughty.
What is that? That's so
Yeah, there you go. I don't know where this guy came from, but like, he's cute. Anyways, I feel like it should be the gardener, but they were like, oh well, he needs to look a little bit more angry, like an angry farmer, and our farmer like is too chill, I guess.
That's true. He's pretty chill.
Yeah.
He's great.
All right, I will. Let's see here. What picture do you want me to put up first? Do you want me to put up the memes or
Let's do the memes first.
Okay.
I guess. So I chat a lot in the Discord and yeah, so some memes got made about me for me a few days ago. Or maybe it was yesterday. I don't even remember. It it was within like the last 3 days though.
I'm jealous. I want
But,
memes.
Yeah, me too.
but Enoch on Discord has been fantastic. So there was a night where a lot of stuff was happening. I just happened to mention that I supported both the Bloater Cartel and the Pineapple Gang in Discord. I thought they were both great, and within seconds, I was knighted as the Bloater Cartel Purple Onion Knight, and then I was inducted into the Pineapple Gang, and so now I'm just like a huge part of both of these groups on Discord, and it makes me really, really happy.
I
But yeah,
I
it was
love it.
Crypto Enoch was the one that made this, and then the next.
You want me to show the next ones?
Yeah,
You sent me 3, right? So that's what
yeah.
I have.
So
Okay.
it's
It's very
super tiny.
tiny.
Yeah,
See what?
but but yeah. So this is my purple pineapple.
Oh my gosh, that's cute.
So
All right.
this was when um uh again 2 nights or so ago there was a coup of Discord from the Pineapple Gang. The general chat got changed to Pineapple Chat, and everyone in Discord was changing their name to Pineapple. We even got Enoch the Bloater King changed his name to have pine in it, like, which is pretty close.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so everyone was just going pineapple everything, and was saying that they couldn't wait until Bolon got on and saw it. I never did find out what happened when Bolon found out about it, or maybe this is the first time he's finding out about it. I don't know.
Surprise, Bola.
But so that's when these purple pineapple memes were made, because instead of the purple onion, I changed my name to the purple pineapple. So
Somebody said pine purple.
Yeah. Somebody's asking when we're getting some pineapples in the game, and I feel like that's a very good idea.
Oh snap! Maybe I will. Maybe Onion. Since you talked to Cinnabon, you could like sneak that
Yeah.
into your conversation with him somehow.
all right, we'll see. We'll see. But
I do
I'm
love.
sure it would make a lot of people happy.
I love how it is like your colors though. It's the onion, but it's the pineapple.
I know, it's so
Well,
perfect.
I think he took my actual like profile picture in Discord,
Oh,
and
okay.
and then just sort of superimposed it over a pineapple or
Aw.
some random
That's
magical things like
yeah,
that.
and kind of mushed it to make it look. That's adorable. I love it. But that does spring forth an important question about the pineapples. You said you're in the pineapple gang, so that
Yeah.
means what about pineapple pizza?
I like pineapple on my pizza.
You like it or you
So
love it?
I love it. And
Oh no!
I actually had a friend introduce me to a type of pizza that had so it was your classic like Hawaiian pizza with the pineapple and the ham. Um and but she also adds bacon and coconut flakes.
Coconut flakes?
Right? But it's so
Mm,
good.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. I can't do that.
Yeah, Poppy and I. Sorry. Sorry, you're outnumbered, Onion. Onion.
Have you ever had grilled pineapple? Like you actually take a whole
Okay, grilled
pineapple.
pineapple's delicious,
Okay.
but not on
Yeah.
pizza.
And like the coconut flakes on pizza. Like I like coconut flakes, but pizza?
So I thought it sounded really weird, but I allowed it. I let my friend order the pizza. I was surprised there was a pizza place that had coconut flakes for the first part.
Yeah, that's
But yeah, so it was actually really good. I haven't ordered the coconut flakes on pizza since that one time, but it was really good, and I do think of it every once in a while.
I don't know, coconut flakes, I would have to try it, I guess, because I have tried pineapple on pizza and I feel like it's always mushy. The pineapple is not quality. Like, they just took it out of a can, slapped it on there. I don't know. Maybe if it was
you
big
know,
chunks of
you
pineapple
just
that were
mentioned
grilled
it
beforehand.
with like the
Maybe.
regular like Canadian bacon ham because that's what I don't like. I feel like if you put the pineapple with like pepperoni, then it's pretty good.
Oh, I've had like pineapple and sausage pizza, and yeah, you can do other things. You don't have to eat it with the ham.
You do love it because
You just tell the pizza place what you want. They
if
make
you
it.
if you're trying different variations with the pineapple, like there's no question that there's love
Okay.
for that pineapple. Well, I am happy that you have been accepted in the pineapple gang, but I will probably never be joining you.
That's
Just
fine.
FYI.
The chat has said that we're not talking enough about bloaters, by the way.
Oh, we haven't. Oh my gosh.
So I really, really want a bloater plushie. Like,
Oh
really
my gosh, that'd
badly,
be
I want a bloater
amazing.
plushie to exist so that I can have one. We don't
Okay,
have to make them and sell them. I just want one.
now I have to share this picture. So there's a fan art contest going on. Did you guys already judge that?
No, the judging is on Thursday. The
Okay.
contest goes through Thursday
Yeah.
morning,
Okay.
so
Um,
it's not done yet.
so yeah, I saw this one of Sinstar's character today. I love it. I love it. I think it's amazing.
It is amazing.
I think like
But
the bloater, I don't know. It's perfect.
it's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah. I think Sinstar even saved it to his computer. I shared it with him today. So, whoever made that, good job. All right. So, we have a few more pictures that Anyan wanted to share, and then we'll go back to answering some questions. We can talk about the bloaters though, if we need to right now, because I am like 100% bloater. I do like the ragweed too. Like it's not like I'm gonna pit them against each other, but I have
I
to
haven't really
say,
been able to tell if there's ragweed versus bloater or if they're just always combined in the same thing. I haven't figured that one out yet.
so bloater and ragweed are, I believe they sell for the exact same amount of gold, and then
Yes,
so
I
they're
think so.
like, yeah, they're the most commons you can find in the foraging and the fishing. But I have seen people that will like pit them against each other. I don't know, but for the most part, I just see a lot of people posting about the bloater, and it's either hate bloater or love bloater. I am
But
sad
why?
when I,
How can you hate bloaters?
yeah.
Also, I was just gonna say, why? Who's hating the bloaters?
Yeah, they just have one of those resting bee faces, you know? It's
Yeah, I
not
could
their
see
fault.
that.
But yeah, I feel like Blue Star should put a bloater in here, just that comes up every once in a while. I strongly believe it should be in there.
I second that. I think that sounds great.
Yeah. But yeah, if you have any questions about bloaters, feel free to ask while we share some more pics that Onion sent. Um, your hat pics. You want to tell us about these
Time
hats?
time for some hats. Okay.
Oh my gosh, so many.
Um so a few years back I took a hat making workshop, and it was a millinery workshop. I had wanted to do it for years and years and years, and I finally saved up enough money to do it, and I was so excited. And so it was a 3-day workshop. You made 3 hats. One was out of straw, one was out of classic wool felt, and then one was out of beaver felt, like actual animal felt, so that you could learn the 3 different styles. So
Hmm.
next picture.
Next pic.
I guess I could have talked about those pictures, but it's fine. So this is the that
Moving
was just
on.
hat stuff, okay? I don't know how
No
to do this, all right?
questions.
Um, so this first one, so this is the straw hat that I made. So there's it's called a hat blank, and then the wooden blocks are the different forms. So you choose the shape that you want the like the headpiece to be, which someone's gonna kill me because I cannot remember the name for it at the moment. The crown? Yeah, the crown. So you pick the shape for the crown, and then you pick the shape for the brim, and they're usually 2 different hat blocks, as you can see in the second picture here at the top. And the um, so the so you put, depending on the mold, you either put them together or you do them separately and then attach the pieces together. So the first picture is the blank hat, the hat blank. So that's what it looks like before you shape it, and then you get it wet, you steam it, you force it into the molds, you press it, you pull it, you stretch it tight, and then you let it dry overnight. And so there's like a string tied around it to hold it, and then you take it off the mold, you trim the excess off, and then you sew the edging, you sew a hat wire around it, and then or a wire brim wire around the brim. You put the hat band in the inside, and then you do your decorative elements on the outside. So that is
Wow.
the the straw hat, and then next one.
Okay.
This is just Purple Onion Hat channel now. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I made a hat once. I'll tell you after.
Oh,
Okay,
cool.
okay. So this is the classic wool felt, and so this hat blank was a smaller size. They had this hat on display, the person that was teaching the class, that I just thought was the coolest, weirdest shape, and he had the actual original hat block for it, so that's the one I chose. So it's this like it has these ridges, and then in the third picture over there's a string, and that's actually a towel on the back of the hat to protect it so the string doesn't indent the other side. But it was to pull the wool in so that when you took the hat off, and you can see the indentation from the string on the fourth picture. So when you take the hat off the blank, or off the hat form, it would automatically crease right there, and then it was folded over, and then on the bottom pictures it was stitched so that that crease will never come uncreased.
That's
And
weird.
so I call it my leaf hat because it's just like it's folded over like a little leaf, and it's bright green. So this is actually one of my most absolute favorite hats, and I don't wear it as often as I should, but I have worn it a couple times. I even at one point got a bright like neon green dress that I wore it with. So I've literally worn this hat with a neon green dress to someone's wedding
That's super cool.
That's
because
amazing.
it makes me happy.
That is so cool.
And then
I can't even imagine making these. Do you want the next picture, by the way?
Next, yeah.
Okay.
And then this one was the beaver fur. So this is a dark, like emerald green color. And I decided to make a Mad Hatter top hat with it. So the so the crown is like this really off kilter, askew top. And then I did a very classic top hat brim with it. And we barely had enough of the felt to make it work, but we did make it work. Me and the instructor, he helped a lot with this one because I picked something extremely difficult. Apparently, can't do anything easy.
That's right.
But yeah, so this one we had to do the two pieces separately because of the size, and most top hats are this way apparently, because the size of the crown won't fit through the brim like to be able to remove it. So to remove the two pieces, so there's pictures of finishing the brim and then the top hat or the crown and then sewing them together. And then the final thing, which is
the final pick,
the final pieces or final pictures of the hats completed.
Oh, yes.
And
purple hair.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
I'm Purple Onion.
You look like a purple onion.
Oh my gosh, you are! Oh snap! This is where the inspiration came from for the onion. Now we know.
Oh, but yeah. So this is me in my hats that I created with my purple hair. I was telling Raspberry and Poppy a little bit earlier that I've had purple hair for about 4 years now. It might be 5 years. I can't count. So yeah, so that's me and my hats. Okay, Poppy, what about your hats?
Yeah, I love the purple.
So I only made a hat once, and it's not like a full hat like yours, but I have like a very, very strong obsession with the royal family. So when Prince Harry got married a few years ago, I got together with some friends and we like made like real like fascinator hats to wear as we watched the wedding on TV. So we got like the cinnamon and like ironed it, and like anyway, it was the fanciest hat I ever made. Well, the only one, but like it was fancy. But now seeing all your pictures, I'm like, I need more reasons to make hats. Apparently, because like that was so fun, and now I'm like, wait, I need to make real ones like yours that I can actually wear out.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah, I think that was back in, it was either 2018 or 2019 when I did the hat making workshop, and I am like ready to do it again. because I thought I would take everything I learned and I'm like, I'm going to make my own hats and I'm going to do woodworking and make my own hat blocks. And none of that has happened. So I just need to take another class.
Well, let me know when you do. I'll come and join you, and it'll be
Okay.
amazing.
Aww.
That sounds lovely.
DFK hat making time. I think hobbies are really awesome. Like, to have something you enjoy doing or to learn something new is really, I don't know. So, a couple years ago, I just decided I needed a different hobby. And I taught myself to crochet. And I don't know, making stuff just can be so fun and it can lift your spirits too to do it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Gotta
I'm
have.
inspired. Somebody just told me to make a red hat, and I should make the same hat as my. Oh my gosh,
Yes.
that's
Yes.
amazing. We need to do it.
Do it.
Aw. I can't wait to see your new hat in the future, Poppy. That you will make.
Yes, it's gonna be amazing.
Apparently, Bolon and Flu are also coming to make hats
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, people
with
are.
me and Poppy.
That's cute. You all make hats together.
DFK hat making party.
I don't know why people are speaking in all caps right now, though. Like,
I don't know.
what's
Hats are
happening?
just that exciting. It just really works you up.
Hats are for heathens. Show me those bald heads.
I need
Bald
the
heads
hats.
are beautiful.
I need the hats to sell. I need the price of hats to go up.
Now we need hats in DFK, right, people?
Yes.
Right? Equipment, right? I'm excited
man.
for equipment when that comes around.
Oh, I don't even know what is coming with equipment, so I can completely and honestly say I am so excited because I know just as little as everyone else in the community, and it just the idea of equipment is amazing and exciting.
Can the hat devs do something? Oh man, those videos
Oh,
about where he's like, can the devs do something? Oh man, I don't know.
yeah.
They never get old, I guess. All right, so yeah,
Moving on from hats.
moving on
From hat time.
from hat time, but I seriously think that's really, really cool. And hat making isn't something someone would usually tell you that they do, right? You ask, what do you do in your spare time?
I know. I was because I was asked if I wanted to share any of my art or anything before joining DFK, and I was trying to look through some of my stuff, like, what do I want to share? And then I came across one of my hat pictures, and I'm like, my hats! But yeah, just on a completely different tangent. So I do happen to like the color purple, since I have purple hair, and I'm the purple onion. So I just want everyone to know that I did get a mythic hero, and the second I got my mythic hero, I freaked out because I finally had a purple hero. And
Congrats. That's, I mean, I barely
Sorry.
have any mythics. Like, they're really hard to get.
I just read Bolon's comment, want art? Have hats! Just basically insane.
Oh.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on. Yeah, so have you guys read any of the other questions in the chat? I'm sorry, we talked a lot about hats, but
I just got distracted by the hats. Like people
yeah.
are suggesting bloater beanies, and I'm just really into
Oh,
that.
bloater
I can't
beanies?
Oh my gosh, I need a bloater hat!
right?
I could probably like learn to crochet a little bloater baby.
Oh, I have my mother-in-law knits, and I'm gonna ask her to make
Oh.
me a bloater hat. I will post pictures.
Do it. I need to see that. Do it. Let's see. Looks like a lot of people are going to be hat making.
You freaked out because it was purple, not because it was worth thousands of dollars? Correct, sir. Correct.
Ragweed and bloater are buddies. They go very well together. Blaze
Okay.
some ragweed, munch some bloater. What? You don't. Why would you munch the bloater though? I mean, it was a really great comment, but I don't know about the end.
Oh, great comment. Okay, we need hats for the pets. We need to suggest this. How do we suggest this to the top people? I don't know how to get this to the top.
So
Hats for
now,
pets.
so now we need a snake in the game because snakes and hats are like a thing.
Oh,
A
little snake with a
snack.
hat.
I don't know if any of you
Yes.
guys out there have snakes, but I have snakes. And I have not made them hats, but I am told I should make them hats.
You definitely should.
I guess they're cute in hats or something. They do have the tiniest little punky heads.
Oh, I love the little snakes.
Oh my
I
gosh.
always wanted a snake. My mom said I couldn't have one until I moved out on my own, and then I just never got one.
I just
Aw.
googled snake in hat, and it's so cute. I can't even handle it. Everyone Google snakes in hats.
Oh, there's someone
Snake
that
and top
has
hat.
snakes. A dragon pet with a hat. Yeah, I think dragon would be good with a hat.
I think
also-
all pets with hats is perfectly acceptable.
True. True. Yeah, I don't know what Hubert would say about adding
we-
hats to pets, but
Okay,
maybe
so
we could run it by him.
On Monday, they released that picture of the penguins in Crystal Vale.
Yes.
Can we put hats on the penguins?
Oh my gosh, little top hats.
Oh my gosh. Maybe during a like special holiday or something.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they're kind of like penguins, you know, they're kind of like wearing tuxedos, right? So maybe a Valentine's thing? I don't know. I think that'd be cute.
All right,
Penguins in hats.
we'll pitch it. We'll pitch it to people.
Yeah, we definitely
Right
want we have definitely talked about hats for equipment. So it's not set in stone, but we have talked about it.
Okay. So the pirates can have pirate hats.
Perhaps.
I mean, it just makes sense.
I cannot like confirm or deny.
I can throw out random stuff because I know practically nothing.
I know. We can just like speculate on anything because we don't know what's not at the top.
You
Then people
guys.
think that we know. We know.
Scarves. Aww. Scarves would be cute.
Scarves are good too, yeah.
Yeah, so earlier before we
Okay.
started the stream, we were talking about boba tea. I feel like we've brought up boba tea before in another stream, but I have only had boba tea that is sweet. Poppy, you're saying that that's not the norm.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say not the norm, but I do feel like it's way sweeter if you get it in the US than in Asia. And I always ask for mine without sugar. So you can have it normal.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I need to try it again because I've only tried it twice and they were both super duper sweet. And I was like,
My hat picture again.
I brought the hats back. People keep talking about the hats.
I wasn't sure if it was on purpose.
It just randomly shows up. Boop. I just wanted to
I'm
look.
not a fan of boba tea, actually.
What?
Like, you don't like the boba
Nobody
part?
likes the
I
what?
don't like the boba part. The texture, it's just weird.
But you know what? Well, I don't know, where you've gone for your boba, but I feel like most places in the US only have one size of boba. But they have the smaller boba that you can get, and I feel like it's way better because it's like a better size of where the chewiness is more fun, but you're not like chewing forever with the bigger bobas.
Okay, when we do the hat making thing together, we will go to get boba tea together, and you can instruct me on what to get and how to get it, and we will then see if I like it.
Okay,
I'm up for this.
Definitely consider myself an expert. There's
Okay.
been a lot of boba in my life.
Now, what country does boba tea come from? Is it Korea?
No, boba. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Poppy, tell us.
Well, I think that it's somewhat like contested of like where it originated, but it really originated in Taiwan. Oh, good. Somebody knows that.
Someone just
Yeah.
posted that, yeah.
Yeah. Like some people like to claim other parts of Asia, but it's definitely from Taiwan.
Huh. Taiwan, interesting. I mean, I feel like that makes sense. They're kind of, yeah, I feel like that makes sense. But I hear about it a lot, like in Korea. I think it's just a big thing there. That's probably why I thought it was there.
Yeah, I think it just like spread like wildfire through Asia. Everybody loves it. So like,
Gotcha. And then it
and I
came
think
to the US and now it's super sugary. Like,
I
super
know,
sugary.
So
but
the US does the things.
Yeah,
yeah, that's true. That's very
it does
true.
feel that way. I'm sorry. I feel like I cut you off, Poppy, when you were
Oh, I
saying
don't even
something.
know what I was saying. I think I was just getting really worked up about Boba.
Okay, there's been a suggestion.
Oh, a
In
suggestion.
if we have DFK Con, we all have these events instead of DFK stuff. We have the community building hats and making boba and cooking food.
So basically nothing DFK, but we'll like put the
Nothing
jewel, we'll put a
DFK.
jewel sticker on everything so we can call it DFK.
we or we can be knitting bloater hats and like,
Yeah.
making cooking bloater. No, I don't know.
Oh, Korea has, I don't even know how to say it. Bibimbap.
Eating bop.
Bibimbap. Bibimbap.
But that's not a drink.
Bibimbap. Yeah, that's food, right?
Yeah.
I haven't
But
had that.
also good and goes well with boba, I think. So,
Yeah, DFK Con is just to hang out. I would sit in a like a poof. I just sit in a poof and chill. That's what I would do. That's like, and I probably wouldn't even go to a con to do that. I just do that in my house, I guess. Like, I'm not a public person.
If
I
we
don't
do
know
that,
if I'll
I'll
ever go
do
to a
a
con.
special DFK boba drink that's like in the colors of Jewel.
Yes, the
Ooh.
colors of Jewel. That reminds me of when they were doing I think it was a drink contest. Bolan, you could tell me if I'm wrong, but I felt like you did a drink contest where people had to make a drink and then like give
Yes,
it a
they did.
name. I saw
Yeah.
like a green Jewel drink. That one was gorgeous.
Yeah. So the drink making contest was before I joined the DFK team, so I actually entered that.
Oh,
I
you
did not
did.
win. I was mad that I didn't win because I thought mine was the
What?
best, but I'm
Do you
just
remember
kidding.
what you made?
I do, but I'm not going to say because it was under my other account.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you don't want to dox yourself, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Who wants
So
Onion to dox herself
Right
right after
now.
she joins?
we'll hold off for that. I already showed pictures of my physical person in my
That's
first
true.
stream. Okay,
True.
If people see you on the
so
street, they will recognize that hair.
Yep, they'll be like
that.
that. That's onion hair. That's onion hat.
Oh, that's true. Actually, if I'm wearing the hat, either of those two green hats are pretty much one of a kind and really recognizable, especially wearing with purple hair. So yeah, if any of you 60 to 70 people in the stream, or I guess people can watch this later, if you see me on the street with purple hair and one of those two hats, it probably like 99.9% chance that it's actually me. So feel free to come
Cool.
say hi if that happens. I think it's very unlikely to happen, but go for it.
I've been considering dyeing my hair purple, so I could. And then when we go to the hat making class, I could make the same hat and just really confuse people.
Yes! Yes, there's two of me.
I've heard recently that there's been some people on our team that have run into people that have heard of DFK and they thought that was really weird because, it wasn't people that they knew. So,
Oh, just
any
strangers
yeah,
that are like,
strangers.
oh, have you heard of DFK?
Yeah, they just said, "Oh, have," because they talk about crypto together, and then the other person will bring up DFK, and then we'll be like,
I
no,
I did.
I haven't."
I meant to tell you everybody because like my cousin randomly was like, "Hey," because like he's super into crypto stuff, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, have you heard of this?" And I was like, "No."
Nope. Yep, it's pretty crazy to me, like even thinking about that, but Yep. But I think, Onion, you'll probably stand out. Someone will know it's you. I feel like it'll happen. I don't know. Just
It's
saying.
very
There's
possible.
people out there. They know.
There's
They know.
people out there.
Yep. Somebody did ask, and we did mention it at the beginning of the stream, but we can say again, like what each of us works on the team.
Yes.
Do you want to go
Oh,
first, Poppy?
okay, yeah. No, what do I do? Oh yeah. Um I'm a writer for the on the marketing team. So I think I mentioned this before. I feel like the main thing you guys would know that I'm doing that's not behind the scenes is just the town crier for Milo, our town crier in the marketplace.
Yeah, I love the town crier. Every Friday.
Yep.
I also love the town crier. It's great. Good job, Poppy.
Yeah, Poppy.
It's awesome. And then yeah, so I work on the map, and I started working after the map that you can visually see on the screen right now. I joined the team after that was already out and live. So I am working on future map, map that you have not seen yet, that I can't really talk about because I don't know what I can and can't talk about, because I wasn't given a lecture on like yes, no, you can say these things. So I work on the maps, more map than this,
More
and
map
I'm
than this.
really excited for everyone to get to see all the hard work that me and the other people on the map team have put into it whenever it is ready to go out to the public.
Yep, so Onion is working on the expansion of the map, making it like rolling back these clouds so that you can see more of the land.
Yep. And also,
Which
just to throw in, I'm only working on the Serendale map. I have I actually like haven't seen or know nothing about Crystal Vale, so just FYI, don't bother poking me about Crystal Vale, because the they brought me onto Serendale so that other people could move on to Crystal Vale and I could stick with Serendale. So this is my baby in the future.
Yep, and what they shared in the creative AMA the other day, I that was just yesterday actually. Yesterday. They shared some pictures on Instagram. If you want to go there, you could see a few little snippets of Crystal Vale.
And it's
Um,
amazing. Well, look.
yeah, it has the cute little penguins. I'm super excited for Crystal Vale.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Raspberry, you didn't say what you do.
I am the
And
front
everyone knows me.
end. No, I don't know if everybody knows me yet, but I've been here for a while. I've been here since the start. So I am the front end dev lead. Um, I work a- I work with Beetle Dude and Tango and Fox on a lot of the development, but right now what I'm currently doing is I'm working on a website redesign. We're trying to make that look more like gamified. It's pretty basic right now. We want it to be beautiful, showcase a lot of the art, showcase the heroes. I really want to center on the heroes and have some descriptions about each hero.
Oh,
Um,
awesome.
yeah, it'll be super cool. So it'll take some time though. I'm working on that. I work with Kant on. We're working on like a better docs, making it look better, but that too is a pretty big project right now. So and I've worked on the heroes. So I animated the heroes originally, but we're kind of redoing that a little bit to streamline it for the future because we're going to need animations for the battle system. Like, we're just working through a lot of things. So I'm trying to think what else I'm currently working on. Those are some of the big things. Oh, one of the big things we are working on right now, and I'm working with like Cinnamon Bun and Cabby and Barius Rex. He's one of our new pixel artists, and Pie Face. We're working on a overhaul of the graphics user interface because right now, as you can see, some of it's new and some of it's kind of old from the start, and we need to update it. So we are working on that and making it look more like a game and more beautiful. So those are all the things for now. I do a lot of things. I really love HTML and CSS. That's like my bread and butter. I've done that for over 10 years now, and I love it. It's my favorite. So that's where I guess that's where I feel like I shine, but we'll see.
Just really quick, someone asked about what is possible to do at the castle. That I'm pretty sure was covered in yesterday's AMA. I don't know if they've released
They should
the
have a
recording of
video
that
out.
yet.
They should
Okay.
have one out, but I'd have to double check.
Okay.
There
If
will be
not, it'll be out soon.
yeah, and I can
Soon.
talk a little bit about that too. So there will be achievements in here. You'll be able to see achievements, and we're still discussing exactly how those will work and how those will look. You have the lands here to buy and sell the lands. This I believe this will be kind of more of a town crier area over here, but I don't have like full information on that. It'll basically be used for a lot of different things, and they probably covered a lot of it in the AMA yesterday. You guys can go listen to that if you want more info, but hopefully I didn't give away too much on that. But I mean, this is basically a hub where you'll go for a bunch of different things.
Yeah. So it's not like currently it's just a thing to look at. It's not interactive yet, but that's coming in future.
Yeah, and my wish list item is to like have a dungeon here where you go into it, you battle, you go through the caves up into the mountain, and then at the very end you battle Spicy. That's my wish.
Spicy is the ultimate end boss.
Yep, she
Ah,
is, and she will be a mighty
all right.
dragon. I think is what she wanted to be.
You
Yes.
heard it here first, folks. It's been leaked. Spicy. Spicy dragon, ultimate end boss.
Spicy's the
DFK.
final boss, right here at the tip of the mountain. Let's see if there's any other questions, and then I think we will wrap up this stream. So if you guys have anything else you'd like to ask, let's see.
Can we play D&D at the table in the castle? Will there be
Whoa.
Easter eggs in the game? I've seen a lot of questions on Easter eggs.
Okay, hang on. Can we eventually play D&D at the table? That is so cool. I would say yeah, but like, I don't know if that'll ever get implemented. That does bring me to just the other day, me and a few other people on the team, we've started playing on Tabletop Simulator. So we played our first board game together as a team because a lot of us don't live close to each other. Like we're far away. You know, a lot of us don't really know each other. We played Scythe, and it was actually really fun. But I'm sorry, Bolan. I'm gonna call you out. Okay, no, I probably shouldn't, because he told me not to pick on him, actually. So never mind, I take it back. But basically, basically, like, I was doing my thing, and I was doing good, and I had to, like, go around the table to get, like, a star. So I had to take over some spots, and everybody was upset about that, so they all kind of kicked me off the board, and at the end I was sad. I was a little bit sad. Yeah, Bolin says I deserved it, but he attacked me first, and then they think I deserved it after that. So, I don't know. Blocked all. Yeah, well, I wasn't trying to block the paths, Bolon. I wasn't. I was just trying to get my star. It's okay, though. We're still friends, I think, after that game. But yeah, I highly recommend Tabletop Simulator. That was super fun, and you can flip the table at the end, so it's worth it.
You can flip the table at the end?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta get this.
And they have
great.
VR, too. I haven't tried the VR. I have a headset. I'll have to try it, but they have a VR, so you could,
Yeah,
like,
I have
there.
an Oculus.
Oh,
so you can
that's
physically
cool.
flip the table.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
However, Onion, I will warn you, like, Hubert is usually the one that runs these games, so you know, you don't want to flip the table in the middle of a game if he's running it, because he will not be happy, because it takes a lot of time to set it up. So just FYI.
Okay, don't get on Hubert's bad side.
Yes.
I put that in my notes. Got it.
Yep. right. So thank you all for coming. I'm trying to see if there's any other questions we need to answer, but I don't know if you guys saw any dice simulator.
I don't know. They can ask next time. No.
Yeah, you guys can ask. You guys can ask next time. But we appreciate you all coming and like coming to just get to know us a little better. That's why we have these streams. You guys can know, like what inspired us. I love those kind of questions, like what inspired us to do certain things or what we love to do.
Oh, you know what? We have had like a few questions about hero name generation. Do we know anything
Oh,
about that? I don't
what
actually.
do you
So,
mean? Like, what's the question?
well, like people are asking how we generate the hero names.
So, all I know about that is that Fox and Jericho, they pulled some, they found some names somewhere. And I'm sorry, I don't know where they got them. They got a list of names together and then they put them into a list within the game and then it generates based on they have like a first name and a last name. I think the last name's used for all the heroes and then the first names they have a female version and a male version. Then it just randomly pulls from those and puts them together. Does that make
Bolum
sense?
says that Frisky makes them all up as each hero is summoned.
Oh my gosh, I answered wrong. Shoot. Yes, we put Frisky in a
Why he's so
box.
busy.
That's what he does all day.
That's why Frisky is so busy all
Yeah.
the time.
We love having you here, Bowen. Thank you. All right, well, we are going to wrap it up today, and we just appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for coming. I'm really happy to have you here, Anyan and Poppy, and I hope you guys come in the future too.
Yeah, this was fun.
I
Thanks for
had a
listening.
good time. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.